nominee for vice president, much to his surprise and even against his will. You know, history is full of all kinds of examples of people who have been thrown out of office. This wartime election gives us a rare glimpse of someone being thrown into office. That November, Senator Harry Truman was elected Vice President of the United States. 74 days after the election, he watched Franklin Roosevelt take the presidential oath of office for an unprecedented fourth time. 82 days later, Harry Truman took that same oath himself, having met as Vice President privately with Roosevelt only twice. Almost 2 years to the day of his address at Chicago Stadium regarding the doomed Jews, Harry Truman now felt the fate of what he called the ancient people, and every other people for that matter, rest directly on his shoulders. But what kind of shoulders were they? And what could the world expect from a Missouri farmer who had failed in business and hadn't even gone to college? As one pundit put it, the simple fact is that Truman isn't the type of strong man to whom folks turn in time of national danger. The idea of Truman as a man on horseback is just funny. Now, I fully concede that George Washington and Andrew Jackson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Ronald Reagan all looked better on a horse than did Harry Truman. But I further submit to you that the measure of leadership is greater than one's equestrian prowess. With or without a horse, the man who came to be known as Give 'em Hell Harry inherited a world that was careening, albeit hopefully, toward the end of what had been the most destructive, cataclysmic event in all of human history. But the end of the war did not mean the end of the suffering, dislocation, and devastation it had brought about. To Harry Truman fell the task not of waging war, but of orchestrating peace. Peace for Truman was more than the absence of fighting. It was the presence of justice.